Hello guys, welcome back to my lesson. In this video, we continue learning about geometry and we will learn about the Pythagoras principle of right angle triangle. About the right angle triangle in the previous section, I think we finished about the ratio between trigonometry. Sometimes you will learn about the socatoir or you will learn about the cos and sine and something like this. Socatoir here, the relationship between the opposite side, hypotenuse and adjacent. But for this video, I want to tell you more about the right angle triangle. Another thing you should learn about the right angle triangle is Pythagoras. About the Pythagoras, we will focus on the relationship between length of three sides of the right angle triangle. And you got three sides here. The first side I call is 1, the second one is 2, and the third one is 3. But you can see now, if I'm write down the symbol for each side in this right angle triangles, like the number is here 1, 2, 3, sometimes you will make misunderstanding about the relationship between them. So I need to change letter, the number become to the letter. The first side I call is A, the second one will be B, and the next one will be C. And in the figure here, we have the longest side of this right angle triangle will be C. So I will start the Pythagoras formula with the longest side here, C squared. And this is the longest side and we will have the relationship starting with C squared. And C squared here will have the relationship between two other squares, B squared and A squared. And then you will make the addition between A squared and B squared. So from here we have Pythagoras relationship, the length between the three sides of the right angle triangle. The largest side, the longest side will be standalone in the one side, and the other two sides will be squared together. Add them together and then equal to the longest side squared. Another way for write out this one, you can write here is A squared and B squared in the left hand side, and the longest side squared will be the right hand side, something in here, so they are the same meaning. Yeah. Example, if I'm got the right angle triangle like here, in the real time you will have the first side will be 3, will be 4 and will be 5. This is 3 centimeter for this side, 4 centimeter for this side, and this one. Okay, so let's check the relationship between these three sides. The first one, you got the longest side is 5 square and the other two sides will be 3 square and plus 4 square here. And here is 25, this one is 9 and this one is 16. So that is perfect correctly. And how about if I have no relationship about the formula here? Example, I've got the angle like this one will be 3, here is 6 and this one will be 8 now. So how about this triangle? The longest side will be 8 square and then you got 3 square and plus 6 square here. 64 will be the left hand side, 9 plus 36 will be the right hand side, and for here you got 45. The other one will be 64. So this is cannot be equal, they are different. So how about this one? This relationship will tell you that this one is not right angle triangle. This cannot be the right angle triangle because the relationship between these three sides doesn't satisfy the Pythagoras formula. Other triangle you have this one side is 6, the second one is 8 centimeter, and the last one will be 10 centimeter. So how about this case? For here you can see that the largest side will be 10, you got 10 square compared to 6 square plus 8 square here. This is 136 for this number and 8 square equal to 64. So this is equal to 100, it is perfect correctly. And then you can see that because this one satisfies the Pythagoras formula, that's why you will got this one will be the right angle triangle. So Pythagoras formula also be used for checking this triangle is right angle triangle or not. Yeah. So you can using this one, take the longest side square and compare to the addition between two square of other sides. After that, you can make conclusion about whether this triangle is right angle triangle. And another thing about the right angle triangle using Pythagoras, you can use for figure out the length of the side. Example, if I'm got here is 10, this one is 6, and how about the last one? The next one here, I don't know about the length of this side, so I will using unknown number 8 here, and you got this side will be 8 centimeter, this one will be 6 centimeter, and the largest side will be 10. So about the Pythagoras, I using Pythagoras because I can see the right angle simple here. So using Pythagoras, you got 10 square have to be equal to 6 square, and then 8 square in here. The first you got 100, the second number 36, and the next one will be 8 square. So using the algebra is very basically, you will have here is 64, and then you got 8 square will be equal to 64. And how about 8 you got here is plus or minus 64, but we have problem because using algebraic theory, you have to understand that this equation have two solutions. The first one will be x equal to square root of 64 is mean 8 here, and the next one will be the minus of square root 64 equal to minus 8 now. But about length, the number, the value cannot be the negative number. This cannot be the negative number, so minus 8 less than 0, and we cannot take this solution for making in conclusion. But for 8 here greater than 0, for length positive number is match. That's why I can make conclusion that h will be equal to 8 centimeters for this question. Okay, we finish this one. So two main thing about Pythagoras. The first one, you can use this formula for figure out the length of the side in the right angle triangle. And the next one, you can checking whether the triangle is right angle triangle or not. You also using Pythagoras formula. Okay, so this is the first video I want to introduce about the Pythagoras, and in the next video we will continue practicing about the kind of question.